Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to this weekly reading. This is the first week of April. If you don't come here on the first week of April, just know that it was meant for you, this reading. But in this first week of April, we have Mercury in retrograde in Aries, and we have that's what's significant for you. Mercury in retrograde in Aries in your fourth house, which everybody's been getting that. The fourth house is house and family. And what it means is that old patterns tied to family are coming up to clear. And I want to read to you what I wrote because I think it's really important. You're at the brink of freeing yourself from inherited fears. You're freeing yourself from fears that you got from your family, from your education, from your things that of old. This is how everyone else does it in my family. This is how everybody else does it in my community. This is what is done in society. So now it's like asking you to claim what you want and not what your family wants. Claim what you want and not what your peers, your society tells you, your community tells you. What do you want, Capricorn? That is the question. And that's what Mercury in retrograde asks you to reflect. Because a lot of times, this is how my family is. And this is what we do in our family. How many times have I said that before? It's like, wow, man. You're not your family. I hate to burst your bubble, but you are not that. You are in a soul tribe, first of all. But you are sub-attaching to what is and how people do things in your life because that's their choices, right? You have divine will and free will to choose for yourself. So stand alone here. When you stand alone, you are not alone, right? Just so you know. So we have you as the overall energy. We have pressure, transformation, 26/8. Pressure to me feels like the diamond. The diamond, you have to squeeze it, or there's there's that. It's like squeezing it, I guess. And for it to, the pressure is how it shines. Like you see the diamond kind of thing. The diamond in the rough. It's rough, and then after it shines. So I feel like this is what's happening here. You're in a place of your life right now where you might be having pressure in your family, in your relationships, in your job, in your dreams, in your passions, with your children, with your friends, whatever it is, there's pressure here that there's change. And it's uncomfortable for you, Capricorn. And it's I know, it could be a home, a residence that you're having to change. There's something in your life that is proving to be a little chaotic for you. But what do I always say? From change, from chaos, from corruption, from all of this is where the glory lies. That's when life is telling you pain and suffering and all this is change is here for you. So can you push through this with your head held high, knowing that you will shine on the other side? That's what's coming up for you, which is freaking awesome. And some of the pressure for you might be coming from family issues. Maybe some of you are in the process of separation or divorce or breaking up. Or maybe some of you are in the process of financial issues, or some of you in the process of changing jobs or moving into there's so many things here. Breaking up with your friends. When there's misalignment in your life, it shows up with the people in your life. It shows up with the things you're holding on to. So get ready for change. Is this right? The sun is in reverse. And the sun is a Leo energy. The sun is rewards, financial, everything great happening, but it's in reverse and it's you resisting. There's delays with financial rewards, perhaps. There's delays with whatever this is. There's a delay with your home selling, with your relationships. There's a feeling of resistance on your part, perhaps. There is a feeling of insecurity, massive insecurity showing up. This is a very confident person. This is not. You know, so your light is dim at this moment in time. You're seeing everything bleak. You're not seeing everything with the lining of hope. You know, you could be experiencing a blockage or an obstacle in your life, and you're seeing it as the biggest, the apocalyptic moment of your life. But know that the sun in reverse doesn't remain there. It eventually goes like this, right? When you start to relieve yourself of this pressure of holding on and attaching and keeping everything, like Capricorn is used to things like you put a lot of pressure on yourself for things to be right in your life, for everyone else, for yourself. But it's like, this is almost like, let go, man. Let go of this need to be right, to be perfect. Take a time out here, almost. I almost feel like this is take a time out from your ambitions and your reward. You know, then take a step back and chill out is what I'm getting. I kind of like that, actually. The Queen of Pentacles, you show up and you're like, I don't want to chill out, man. I want to get shit done, right? But you could be having altercation with a Leo in your life, or an Aries or a Sagittarius, but I feel like there could be a feeling of you trying to step into your CEO role, whether it's at home or whether it's at the office, or you know, you have this confidence about you. You have you're a multitasker or whatever, but the sun in reverse, it almost feels like an insecurity here, like you're trying too hard. But I kind of like that. You're trying so hard to be perfect, to be amazing, to like whatever, and the Queen of Pentacles is like, okay, man, you're all of that. So just chill. I still feel like it's a chill out card. I'm still gonna stick to that. But also, I'm gonna tell you right now that you might experience a delay in a reward, in a bonus, in a raise. You might experience a delay, a setback when it comes to financial matters, or a relationship. There could be a little bit of a push and pull here. And the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Capricorn, is stepping and saying, okay, I gotta sit pretty on this throne, and I gotta trust myself. That even if this is happening in my life, and it could be disruption within the family, whatever this is, I gotta trust in me. I kind of like that. The Five of Swords, conflict and defeat is your challenge. So Five of Swords is, again, you. Like, you're talking shit to yourself. What's your problem, Capricorn? Stop talking bad to yourself. This to me is like you keep yourself in this loop all the time because you keep downing your experiences in your life, and this setback here is like it's my fault, I shouldn't have done this, or you're blaming someone else or shaming other people. Like you're never really the Five of Swords tells me that I'm going to tell you this, and it's very interesting to me that it's showing up here. I feel like this setback is here for a reason, because you're so stubborn and you want things to work your way, or the highway kind of energy, and the universe has brought you a detour. And it doesn't have to be right now. It could have been many moons ago, or months ago, or weeks ago, and yet you're persistent, and you're like, no. You know, I'm the Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna do it like, and then the universe is like, no, it's not the way it works. We have set you on a path, and you keep going back on the old path. We have brought you someone in your life to show you how worthy you are, and yet you are allowing this person to bring you down all the time. You know, we have brought this, we have put you on this path of change and chaos, and maybe you've dipped in finances, maybe you have, you feel like it's a loss, you've lost your way kind of thing, but it's been done on purpose so you could find your way to the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like you haven't, you're still in your way, and you're allowing other people's words affect you. This is like people gossiping behind your back, people like yeah, that's what it is. It's like people that are not aligned with you, so they're going to go against you. But if you own it, if you own yourself like the Queen of Pentacles does, and trust your moves, and trust the failures and mistakes and the bankruptcies and the financial troubles and the delays in selling homes, buying homes, and renovation, whatever it is for you. This, if you've maybe some of you are having trouble, like with people in your life, or dimming your light all the time, own it. Love it. The human puts love in everything that looks flowery and happy all the time. And they don't love the weak. They don't love the insecurity. They don't love the fear. Love it. Why I say that? Because when you love a low vibrational energy, it dissolves. It cannot sustain itself in love. If people want to talk about you, let them. Who cares? Love them, forgive them, release them. Trust me, my beautiful Capricorn, you put a lot of pressure on yourself to be loved, to please other people, to be at the top of your game, but you're never gonna, not everyone's gonna love you. Trust me. That is not ever gonna happen. People don't even love God 100%. You know what I'm saying? They're always blaming him or her or it, the energy. So trust me here. This is a feeling coming in that you have, I'm gonna tell you that there is some sort of, some of you are gonna lose a job, or somebody of you, or you're gonna get you're not gonna get the bonus or the raise that you deserve, or you're going to someone could be cheating on you, lying to you. There's a feeling here of a setback, whether it's financial, romantic, relationship, whatever this is for you. And I want you to sit in it and face it and say, okay, I appreciate this setback. I understand why it's here. It's showing me how great I am. It's showing me how powerful and strong I am. And I understand if this, to understand this that doesn't align with you and your linear self, is to fully upgrade yourself. It's to say, okay. Because now when I see things that go, like when the door closes in front of me, I'm like, oh. Instead of going, oh, what did I do now? Why is this happening now? I say, oh, okay, this wasn't meant for me. It sucks because I really loved him, or I really liked her, or I really like this, but it's not meant for me. So thank you very much for closing the door on me. Thank you for not giving me the raise, because that means you don't know how the universe works fully, but if you start to trust it more, that's when you move into your Queen of Pentacles or your King of Pentacles. So I have to tell you that you're going to go through a little bit of an uncomfortable moment this week or next week or whenever this is. And it's going to it's going to affect your confidence. And it's going to, there's going to be people around you that are lying to you, dishonest with you, or cheating on you, or whatever this is, or making you feel lesser than. And I need you to sit on your throne, please, as this is happening around you, in the knowing that this is your dream. This is your story. This is your movie. And nobody gets to dictate anything. And if it's happening, it's for a reason. Because the universe is making way for something better. I need you to keep remembering that. Because when things don't work out, it's because everything is moving, making way for the next best thing in your life. So don't attach to humans in your life, people, like relationships, anybody. Because there's always something better. Or there could be good people in your life and you know it, and they're aligned with you, and they're not asking you to be better, they're not treating you like shit, and they're not making you feel bad. Then we stick with those. So your outcome is the world. Capricorn energy. You have 2 Capricorn uprights. You have Leo and you have Aquarius here that are like in reverse. So to me, the world is saying, are you ready? Are you ready to walk into this new path, this new journey, new transformational journey? If you are, then I want you, this is universe talking to you. I want you to fully accept, forgive these people. All of them. Leo, Saggy, Aries, Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Energy showing up here, trying to bring you down, trying to make you feel lesser than, it could also be you doing that to yourself. Like, enough. You're not here to appease to everyone else. There's no people pleasing on this new earth, because we're all aligned. I feel like there's something here. There's a big thing here for you. I feel like whatever setback occurs this week, next week, and the next month, whatever, or already has happened for you, see it as the biggest blessing and talk to the universe and say, thank you so much for closing that chapter, closing that door, making me uncomfortable. Now I'm ready to receive the new. I'm ready for the new. Some of you are going to travel. Some of you are going to move. Some are you finding your home, moving across the ocean, maybe. This is like not only a new chapter, but a new book opening up for you, being created. So you're ready to write your new story. And we said there was Mercury in your house and family, so there's a lot of that change happening within there. If I look at it like this, also there could be conflict within the family, that you're not aligned with them and you're not following the way they do things. But it's not for, again, this is about you changing the landscape of your life, changing the world that we live in. So we have to make uncomfortable changes. Your advice is, I choose love no matter what. 1,000%. You choose love every single time. When you choose yourself, you're choosing love. But if you're choosing pain and suffering and hate and desperation, that's not choosing love. I am the loving energy of the universe. You are. So knowing that, you would want to send out sadness, depression, worry, anxiety, stress into the universe, because then you bring it onto us. No pressure at all. And your last piece of advice, authentic voice. Aquamarine. Number 17, a powerful number in the spiritual world. So, let's see what it has to say for you. There is more to your authentic voice than you have discovered yet. There is more within you to be expressed, and you are going to enjoy that discovery. You may be startled at times by exactly what your voice of the soul expresses, but you will feel safe in the knowledge that when you are speaking your truth, you're expressing from a place of soul, from a place of love, even if the message you are delivering is something that isn't easy to say or for another heart to hear. Remember that when you speak with your authentic voice, you are allowing the love of the divine to speak through you. Trust and set your voice free. Okay. Authentic voice is just speaking your truth, right? It's just being you, even if it's hurtful to others or whatever it is, but it's you owning yourself. I feel like this is a real, like, this is not only a reading for you, it's for reading for humanity, because it's like we always see these mishaps, these mistakes, these failures, these as the worst thing ever. It's like the apocalypse, but it's not. It's the blessing. It's the biggest blessing that you can ever receive from the universe. Our lives were never Pleasantville. Our lives never were like this. Our lives were always like, like we were like EKGs kind of thing. You know, we were roller coasters, because if we didn't experience this, then we wouldn't know the positive, right? If you don't know the negative, you can't see the positive. So trust that whatever door is closing for you right now is the door that needs to close. Trust that if you are if you're feeling insecure, if someone is making you feel insecure, is making you feel lesser than, is dimming your light, they are not worthy in your life. Trust these messages coming to you. You are now ready for a new. So let's get on this freaking ride already. So now I'm going to give you 3 numbers and an astrological sign that is worthy. That is worthy. That is significant for you. So let's see. We have number 2, number 3. You don't see it, but it's there. Number 8. And Cancer. So Cancer is showing up for you, which is interesting because it's home and family. 2, 3, 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. Everybody's getting 13. It's so interesting. 13 is the death card. It's change, which is transformation, which is you have 8. But you have 8. But 13 is also 1 plus 3 is 4, is you laying the foundations of your life. It's starting fresh, starting from scratch. So let's do this, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope that this message resonated with you. If not, check your rising and your moon. Also, thank you to all my beautiful Ko-fi members, Dawn, Barb, and Tara, for being amazing members. If you'd like to join my membership and support me on a monthly basis like they do, the link is below. Also, book a session with me, tarot, let's talk, whatever it is. I'm here in an open, loving space. Love you, and I will see you next week.